Right, Steve from Custom Table Tennis, and we're just going to have a look at today how to choose your all-round bat. So if we start with the blade, then we'll get them both out of the boxes, come in nice little presentation boxes, and we'll have a look at the weights. So you've been told you're just starting out and you want an all-round to all-round plus blade. This is the Xiom brand, beautifully made. You've got a serial number, batch number on the bottom there, and we'll have a look at the weight. There should be around about 85 grams plus or minus 3. So let's just have a look at where we are. So there you go. That's actually the bang on specification. Let's have a look at the straight handle one. Again, on specification. We have to say that over the years, been selling these for over 12, 13, 14 years, something like that. The quality and the finish is exceptional. So let's have a look at the thickness of them. Just get my vernier gauge out from over here. So usually, let's have a look. For zero it might help. Right, let's have a look at the thickness. And that's about where you want to be with an all-round blade. You don't want 6 or 7 or 8, anything like that. So you want to be around about the 5.3. An offensive, even offensive blades, some of them are at 5.7. So that's a quick look at the blades then. Quality, finish, outstanding, nice feel, very, very tactile. You've got to decide in your own mind whether you want the flared or you want the straight. It's an absolute personal thing. We would say, based on sales, that probably 85% of people go for the flared, and then the more defensive players, they'll go for the straight. But that's always nice and flush. That's always nice and flush. We're happy with these. Really nice finish. So if we move on to the rubbers then. If you're just starting out and this is your first bat and your U3A or something like that, where you want to be is with the Musa. There's absolutely no speed glue effect, no tensor effect in this whatsoever. We've done separate reviews of all these rubbers separately. You can look at them in more detail. This is just about how to select your bat. So if you're U3A, starting out, new to table tennis, this is your first bat. This is probably where you want to be, unless coach or you've tried something and you think different. So been around a long time, made in Germany, really, really good price for a German made product. You see it's still got all the technology, very, very durable as well. So let's assume then that you're a little bit better than that, or you're moving on to your next rubber. This is where the Vega series of rubbers come in, and what I'll do at this point is I'll bring the chart in and I can explain this in a little bit better detail with the chart. So if you look at the first one, the Europe DF, it's a 37.5 soft, and have a look at the speed and the control. So this is the one that's got the highest degree of control for this type of rubber. Also note, it's plastic ball ready. This is your starting point, unless you've tried something quicker and you think that you can handle something quicker. Remember, the all-round blade is the emphasis. The whole emphasis on the all-round blade is about control. So that's the first one. That's a 37.5 soft. Then you're getting on towards a medium soft. So you're a little bit better. Your touch and your feels a little bit better. Then you're on to the 40 degree, but as you can see, the speed is going up slightly and the control is coming down because it's a harder rubber. And then once again, the Asia DF, that is a medium, it's a 42.5, and then that's got equal amounts of speed and control. Remember, this is just a guide, don't compare it to other brands also. Because Butterfly and Stieg is going to be completely different to this one. So, and then this one, this is our best seller at the moment. I mean, it's hard to imagine that this is not going to be our best seller for 2024. We've run out of it twice. It's the only one that's available in the blue. Now what players are telling me, and they've all tried it now, all our top players, is that it's got more speed than the first three, but it's not as quick as Vega Pro. And that it reflects there in that. But if you're looking for spin and control and feel, and then you're a little bit bored of the red, this is where you want to be. This is a brilliant rubber. It's also got this new IMB sponge as well, which is internal mechanical boost. So new sponge, new development. Everybody's playing with this at the moment. Brilliant rubber and a good choice. And then finally we're on to the Vega Pro and the Vega X. And why are they lumped together? Well, Vega Pro, this has been around a long time. It is probably, at the time, it was the nearest you could get to 10 at about a third of the price. Well, it's about half the price now because it's gone up over the years. So brilliant rubber. Also, it's got the Lifetime Plus, so it lasts. It's made in Germany. It lasts longer. So that one there, obviously, it's the fastest of the Vega series. And then the X. What's different about the X? This is the 10-year anniversary model, and it's just got a little bit more spin for the new ball that doesn't spin as much. So that's the series. That's the Vega. I know it sounds daunting and complicated, but we're just trying to whiz through it and make it as simple as possible. Right, if you're looking at these sorts of rubbers, let me put them in some kind of order here. So if you're looking at these types of rubbers, your techniques wants to be a lot better. They're not quite as forgiving. These are aimed at professionals. Before we got to the Jekyll and Hyde, all the top Koreans, including Hugo Calderano, number 5 in the world, he was using this before the new development. Right, so you've got your Europe, your Omega Europe, which this was our number 3 best-selling rubber. Very soft and controllable and spinny. And then we've got the Pro, which is a 47.5, so it's gone a bit of a jump, 5 degree harder. It's also heavier and more difficult to control. And then we've actually got the Tour and the Asia, which I think is a 52.5 and a 55. And to be fair, we don't sell a lot of these. We just never have done. I think the weight is a bit of an issue. And then finally, this is where our county standard players are at. They're with the Jekyll and Hyde. This is the latest development. The speed and the spin is exceptional. The touch is very controlled. This was our top selling rubber for 2023 by an absolute mile. And surprisingly, even if you're intermediate and you're getting lots of practice or you're getting coached, you could actually move on to this one. And then finally, out of them all, this is the latest development. This is only available in black. This one is the Z series, and this is exactly what the top Koreans are using. And Hugo Calderano, I think he moved up to number 4 in the world. He beats the Chinese players on a regular basis. This is the version. It's a more expensive version, so on actual bats we're going to have to do a separate listing for this one, because this rubber is £20 more. And the reason, and I've done a separate video of this as well, this is the custom spec for national players made popular. In other words, it's not even mass produced. It takes 3 times longer to make this rubber, and the top players have got it. They're liking it, but it's not available in red at the moment. We've just got the black. Quick little guide through of how to select your rubbers. It might seem daunting, but hopefully this will steer you in the right direction, and then we're only a phone call away. So if you want to discuss further, contact Custom Table Tennis. So it's Steve from customtabletennis.co.uk. So if you want videos, more videos, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.